Thank you so much for joining us for our Thursday night Zoom. You have come to the right place tonight. So thank you so much for doing that. I'm Rashida Ali. They call me Queen Rashida here in Columbus, Georgia. 50-year radio broadcaster now, semi-retired, but I'm having my Feel Great days because I am on the Feel Great team. And tonight, I just want to tell you, my A1C number was at 6.5, now down to 6.0. I have shed about 35, between 35 and 37 pounds. I have no more pain in my body, and I am not looking at having a hip replacement. So that's what the Feel Great system is about. But I'd like to tell you about a young man who's going to be our host tonight. He is just a special guy. He has positioned himself where money is no longer an issue. I'm trying to be like him when I grow up, okay? He is a very helpful guy, loving to help people, and a lot of fun actually to be around. Most importantly, he knows all the facts about this business that we all have become a part of. So without further ado, let me present to some and introduce to others the one and the only one, Mr. John Hilliard. Let's hear it for John.
All right, all right. Thank you very much, Your Highness. All right. Queen Rashida, everybody, give it up for her. I really, really appreciate those kind words. Thank you very, very much. I want to send a shout out to my entire team. I mean, I could not be where I am, today without, the backing of my team. And I mean, everybody that's on the team envelope, Coach Catherine, Reggie, Robert, Aurelia, Dennis, and of course, Queen Rashida, Marie Ramirez, everybody, Cynthia, Lorraine, wow, would not be where I am without all of y'all. So I love y'all. Thank y'all. Let's go and get it started tonight and talk about why I got decided to get involved in such a powerful mission. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And everyone can see my screen now, right?
Yep.
All right, great. All right. So yeah, I'm just going to talk a little bit about myself. And those of you that I set up as co-hosts, please mind the door. Let people in as they show up. I'm going to talk about why I decided to get involved in such a powerful mission. I'm a truck driver. Been driving trucks for about 20 years, and I was always a big guy, the happy-go-lucky guy. Always, fun to be around, smile on my face, the big teddy bear. Everybody loved to see me coming around. But deep down inside, I was struggling. I was in a lot of pain, brain fog, achy joints. And I knew it was all from my health, but everything that I tried just was not working. And I knew I had to do something. So fortunately, I came across the Feel Great system, which is what we're going to be talking about tonight, and decided to document my entire journey. Matter of fact, I took this picture the day that I started. And I also created a video that tells my story. So bear with me. I'm going to play this video. This is my story.
Everyone has seen this picture. Yeah, that's all 373.6 pounds of me. Truck driving definitely takes a toll on your health. Achy joints, out of breath just walking to the building, tired all the time, brain fog, waking up with headaches every morning. I knew I had to do something, but everything that I had tried in the past just wasn't working. So I heard about the Feel Great system and decided to give it a try. Hey, what did I have to lose? They say there's a 90-day money-back guarantee, so I decided to give it a shot. Okay, here we go. Tastes good. Well, after being on the system without dieting and no exercise, here's what I look like now. About 100 pounds down and still dropping. Now what are you waiting on? Here's the info to get started.
I am so happy to be out of the 300 club. Y'all have no idea. I just thought I would never get there. Next goal, going to be like Catherine, get down into Wonderland, that 100 club. I'm going to get there. So, like I said, I'm a truck driver, and I basically found myself caught up in what I call the truck driver trade-off. So what is the truck driver trade-off? Well, you ask any truck driver, they'll tell you pretty much the same thing. You never really seem to have a lot of time for friends and family because you're always gone. You're out on the road, okay? And even though it can be a great job, you can make some decent money driving trucks, it's not really satisfying because when those wheels aren't rolling, you're not making any money. So, you're either at home with your friends and family, watching all the money flow through your pockets, or you're out there on the road away from everybody, no social life, but you're making money. But more importantly than all of that, my health and my weight have become a major, major concern in my life. Okay. And truck drivers, we deal with a lot of stress, long, odd hours, and the food out here is not the best in the world. It's not impossible to maintain a healthy diet, but it's very, very difficult. You have to be extremely creative. So let me just ask everybody a question. If you had all the time and all the money in the world, it'd be pretty difficult to enjoy without great health. Everybody agree with that? Raise your hand if you agree with that statement. I mean, I understand everybody's not a truck driver, but perhaps, you too have a very hectic lifestyle, and yeah, you might feel the same way. So let me share with you some disturbing facts. 90% of adults in America are metabolically unhealthy. High blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar levels, they're at an all-time high. A lot of people suffer from unwanted fat and low energy. That was definitely me all day long. Over 100 million adults in the US are currently dealing with diabetes or even pre-diabetes. Heart disease become the #1 killer in the world, and even childhood obesity growing at an alarming rate. And just getting back on the subject of truck drivers, I mean, we're twice as likely to struggle with obesity, 50% more susceptible to diabetes. A lot of truck drivers that smoke. I was never in that category, thank God. But these high blood pressure numbers, 87% of truck drivers deal with high blood pressure problems. And even sleep disorders are also very, very common. So taking all this into consideration, would you agree that we have a problem? Raise your hand if you agree with that statement. We have a big problem, right? Well, one of the reasons behind this problem is our modern day food environment, which is causing people today that we know and love to suffer from what we call insulin resistance. I mean, from the moment that we get up, we're bombarded by all these companies that we come to know over the years that are ready to feed us those 5 major food groups. What are those 5 major food groups? High fructose corn syrup, artificial ingredients, refined carbohydrates, low nutrients, and low fiber. Those are the 5 fruit groups, right? Okay, there's not the 5 major fruit groups, but it's very, very addictive. But that's the processed stuff. We know that's bad for us. Even the agriculture, the produce. I mean, I've been places, I've hauled stuff from places, and really, y'all might not want to know what happens to food before it arrives at your store. I mean, I've seen stuff where they had like produce sitting out in the elements for like up to a year before it's finally shipped. So how does it stay out so long? But then when you get it home, it only has a short shelf life of maybe a week. They gas it, they treat it. Some kind of chemical goes into that food, and it preserves it. And then we ingest all that stuff into our bodies. And what do you think it does to us? It makes us sick. This is very, very sick. Okay. So, like I said, this is all caused by insulin resistance, and our food environment is causing insulin resistance. So, here are some signs of insulin resistance. And as I go through these, I want you to ask yourself the question: are you or anybody that you know dealing with any of these signs? Skin tags running up and down the back of your neck. I mean, the tags themselves are basically harmless, but it is a sign of insulin resistance. If you just get them clipped off, then you're not paying attention to the problem. Your body's trying to tell you something. That discoloration, some people say, hey, you didn't wash behind your neck good. Got news for you. That ain't dirt. That's a sign of insulin resistance. You need to do something about it. Constant hunger, inability to lose weight. That was definitely me. Everything that I tried was not working. I could not stay out of the refrigerator. Always dip it in just to see what else I can put in my mouth. Cravings for salt and sugar. Gotta have the chips. Gotta have the cookies. Gotta have it. What is this? I don't care. Just give me a whole lot of it. Migraines. I used to wake up frequently with headaches. Maybe it was my blood pressure. Maybe it was my cholesterol. I don't know. Those are typically known as silent killers. So was it a sign of one of those or something else? One thing I do know is that it's a sign of insulin resistance. Fatigue. You ever wake up tired? Feel like you get up and go, got up and went? Or maybe you have the itis after that big meal. That sudden urge to want to go to sleep after you've had a big meal? Yeah, Thanksgiving wasn't too long ago. Probably a lot of y'all had the itis during Thanksgiving, right? Just the top part of your stomach. If it's hard, you have the upper abdominal obesity. That's visceral fat that's caked around your organs. It's choking your organs. Your organs are supposed to be able to expand, contract, move as food and fluids run through them. But if they can't do that, they can't do their job, and they're being restricted, and that's not a good thing. All that is a sign of insulin resistance. So ask yourself the question: Are you or somebody that you know dealing with any of these signs? Raise your hand if so. Well, the answer, it could be very, very simple. You can get rid of insulin resistance. You can get rid of most health problems. I'm going to ask one of my partners, Queen Rashida, I call her Her Royal Highness, to tell us about the company, if she would.
All right. Thank you so much, John. We got a company, and here it is. The name of our company is Unicity International. Now, this is their newest facility located in Las Vegas, Nevada. Formerly known as Rexall Drugs, it was founded in 2001 when Rexall merged with Enrich International. In 2006, the top Unicity distributor, Mr. Stuart Hughes, who has over 3 decades of experience, became the CEO and owner of the company. Under his leadership, Unicity has become totally debt-free and is also recognized as one of the top 500 privately held companies in the United States. We're currently doing business in over 60 countries and support over 20 languages worldwide. Unicity's sole mission is to make life better. And get this, Unicity holds a very strong position within the wellness industry, which is on track to becoming a $1 trillion industry over the next 8 to 10 years, and is predicted to create 10 million new millionaires. We're Unicity International. Thank you, John.
All right. Thank you. You sound amazing. Love it. Love it. All right. So let's all go ahead and get back to the subject and talk about the product. All right. This is our flagship product, the Feel Great system, which consists of two food-based products, Unimate Tea and Unicity Balance. I'm going to ask Mr. Dennis Williams to tell us about the Unimate.
Thanks, John. Our flagship product is called the Feel Great system, which consists of two powerful food-based products, Unimate Tea and the Unicity Balance. Now, the Unimate Tea helps you feel great all day. It boosts your moods and physical performances. It also boosts mental clarity, helps with brain fog, and supports mental health. It suppresses hunger and cravings. Now, the tea gives you 10 times more feel-good elements found in a typical cup of coffee without the crashes or the jitters. It can be enjoyed hot or cold at any time of the day. Our next product is called the Unicity Balance. It's a pre-meal drink.
Excuse me,
Before
you go into that, Dennis, I gotta point this out about
Okay,
these clinical studies that have been done on the Unimate. I mean, that was great.
Fantastic.
When everything sounded, but yeah, I mean, that's only part of it, y'all. Look at these studies that have been done. 13% improvement in aerobic fitness in a single use. Psychological well-being improved by about 20% after just taking the Unimate. Look at these cholesterol numbers. LDL reduction, HDL reduction, total triglycerides, total cholesterol. It drops. Even A1C levels go down when you're taking the Unimate. And we all want to lose that weight. There's been clinical studies that do support that the Unimate will help you with your weight loss. 10% reduction in waist circumference, 7% reduction in hip circumference, reductions in weight by almost 5%. I mean, this stuff is really, really potent. 375 times more potent than any standard yerba mate you would find in the store, and it has a lot more chlorogenic acid, even more so than a cup of coffee. All right, let's go on to the balance. Go ahead, Mr. Williams.
Thank you, John. Okay, now, next up is the balance. The balance is more than just a fiber. Now, it's a pre-meal drink that is mixed with water and taken 5 to 10 minutes before you eat. It also provides critical fiber supports and it slows the digestions of carbs. It also promotes healthy blood glucose, insulin, cholesterol, and triglyceride levels. It's a 7 times triglyceride plus fiber matrix. It provides 8 different strands of fiber that causes you to feel fuller longer. Now get this, it contains a vitamin complex to provide you with a daily vitamin and mineral. It helps balance out your gut health, and it can possibly get rid of unwanted fat. Now, both the Unimate and the Balance are documented, John, get this, and the PDR. This Feel Great system has been scientifically proven to totally rid the body of insulin resistance, as you mentioned earlier. Now, when coupled with time-based eating, it's a powerful success. Now, these products taste great and are safe for children and lactating moms. Unicity's Feel Great system is unique, unmistakable, and simply impossible to duplicate. Now, does that make sense to you, John?
Definitely makes sense. Let's
Okay.
focus a little bit more on that balance. See, this chart right here shows the difference in taking, having your meal with and also without the balance. Those lines
Right.
that you're looking at, those represent the glucose spike, the sugar spikes in your blood. Without the balance, you can see that you can't burn fat for fuel because you're burning the food that you ate. This is why you're constantly feeling hungry. That's why you're irritable and why you always have a lot of cravings because your sugar levels are so high. But with the balance, on the right-hand side, you see it shows that you burn fat easier, your hunger is controlled, so are your cravings, and you have a steady energy. It's not a big glucose spike, and in addition to that, there's no crash. This product keeps you full for a very long time, so your snacking stops. All those cravings just go away, completely away. Let's talk a little bit about how we do things at Unicity. And I want to point this out to you before I continue on. Her Royal Highness Queen Washida and Dennis Williams, these two team members have come along so well. They become quite, inspirational leaders. This Saturday, they're going to be having an event in Columbus, Georgia, where they're going to be talking about all this. I'm so proud of them. They're going to do great. If you're in Columbus, Georgia, know somebody in Columbus, Georgia, can get to Columbus, Georgia, you definitely want to drop in on these two and have a feel great day.
Thank
Right?
you, John.
We'll talk a
Thank you,
little bit about
John.
We have dedicated in-house scientists and specialists at Unicity. There's also third-party certifications. Look at these agencies. These are sports agencies. Professional athletes aren't going to put just anything into their bodies because their body is their product. They got to keep it in tip-top shape. And these organizations that are trusted by sports, trust this system. And as Mr. Williams stated, they're located in the prescriber's digital reference, formerly known as the physician's desk reference. 18 natural products in there from Unicity. There's also been plenty of clinical studies by these top universities and hospitals: University of Connecticut, Columbia University, Sydney University, home of the glycemic index, BYU, UNLV, and even the Cleveland Clinic, the #1 heart hospital in the world, said that such a product, if taken regularly, could lower cardiovascular risk on a population basis and potentially decrease the need and or doses of lipid-lowering prescription drugs. That's the #1 heart hospital in the world saying that this product here can lower cardiovascular risk population-wide. Heart disease is the #1 killer. We said that earlier. There could be a day where that's no longer the case. According to the Cleveland Clinic's words, these products are patented, as Mr. Williams stated, and the ingredients are sourced directly from the farmers. Let's talk about how you take it. In the morning, when you start your day, you're working at nighttime in the afternoon. Instead of having breakfast, you have your Unimate. It's going to help you to extend your fast. Fast anywhere from 12 to 16 hours. That's going to cause your glucose levels to go down, followed by your insulin levels. It's all going to decrease. Finally, when you do get hungry, around midday, you can either have another Unimate to extend your fast even longer the better, or you can have a light meal. But if your meal is heavy in carbohydrates at either lunch or dinner, that's when you have your balance. It's going to coat your stomach, slow down the digestion, feed your good gut bacteria, and also keep you full for a long time so that there's no snacking in between meals. One thing that people notice when they get on the Feel Great system is not only are they improving their health, but they're also starting to save a lot of money. Look at some of these comments that have rolled in. Savings on groceries, $200 a month, $500 a month on groceries. Even with medications, no more antidepressants, high blood pressure meds, gone. Insulin has been reduced. There's CPAs who have even sent in comments saying that they're noticing the cost savings as well. These products are unique, unmistakable, and simply impossible to duplicate. All that does make sense, right? Raise your hand.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense, right? Once you get on the system, you're gonna start showing great results. Everybody's different, but man, look at some of these results that we've seen. And I love Miss Cynthia's picture. Gotta love that picture. She's come such a long way in a short time too. A lot more active than a truck driver. You should see her dance. I want to also point out, some of my customers. This is Yvonne. from Dallas. She's doing quite well on the system. And one of my newest customers here, her name is Tara. I think she's on the call tonight. She's kind of shy. But we had a chance to meet, and one thing, when you get on the system, your coach, is going to stick with you, help you get started, and coach you all along the way. You got a great support system. Now, look at this picture of her. This is like when she first started, okay? I took a couple pictures. She doesn't like taking pictures, but I took some anyway, okay? And then I was scrolling through her Facebook page. She didn't know I did this, but look at her face, look at her neck. This after being on the system for just, a couple months. All right.
Wow.
Definitely see the difference, right?
Yes. Wow.
Now, like I said, she's shy. I asked her to send me a picture today, and she did. She cut her face off for some strange reason. But even between these two pictures, you can see that she's starting to shrink. And it was funny. We were on the phone the other night. She said, "John, I don't think I see any difference." I said, "Did you take pictures?" I said, "Yeah, you took pictures." And like, "Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay." I said, here's the pictures that I took. Look at yourself in the mirror and compare them with the pictures." And the explosion that I heard over the phone. What? Gotta take pictures, though. gotta take pictures.
Oh.
It's amazing. And these stories happen all the time. So one thing that we always say is get back with the person that invited you if you're ready to get started on the system, and invite more people. Invite 3 people. This is our weekly Zoom schedule. We talk about the health side of the system Monday through Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Bring them. There's plenty of chances for you to get your friends, your family onto these Zoom meetings. And when you do, if they buy, you're going to save $10 because we have a referral program. Okay. And once you get in the system, we're going to wrap our arms around you. Okay. And we're also going to share with you our 3-step strategy that we refer to as running the play. Use the product, you're going to develop a story. Okay. Everyone develops a story. And that story starts to take shape the very first week, y'all. Usually you'll notice it in your energy levels. Okay. That's a story. Once you start feeling that air conditioning in your clothes, that's a story. Your doctor starts, saying, "Hey, what are you doing? Keep doing it." That's a story. Start losing weight. That's a story. There's so many stories. Neuropathy starts to disappear. That's a story. That's a story. No more pain in your hip. You're able to sleep all night without waking up from pains in your body. That is a story. That starts to take place very, very quickly. And these are real stories that I'm regurgitating. Second step. Oh, I got to mention this too. We talk about the Feel Great system, the health side of it, Monday through Friday, but on the weekends, we talk about the business. Yes, the referral program is good. Okay, you can earn $10 for each person that you introduce to the system. But there's also a business here. What would you rather earn? A $10 product credit or $25 cash? Well, if your answer is to $25 cash, come out and meet us on Saturdays. Okay, well, we're going to talk about that. And we're going to ask you a question. Do you have the ability to find people that have diabetes, high blood pressure, or that can stand and lose a little bit of weight? If you can answer yes to any of those or all of those, you can do this business. 93% of the population is dealing with something, some form of insulin resistance, metabolic syndrome. Okay, so yeah, there are plenty of people out there that need this system. That takes us to step 2. Use the product, develop a story, and then share your story with at least 2 people each month. At least 2 people. Okay? And get them on the system. Not only do we have a health problem, we've also got a wealth problem. Well, I'm looking at this slide here from NerdWallet. It's claiming that most Americans aren't ready for $1,000 emergency. I'm not going to ask who, if anybody's in that category, but hey, that's disturbing news. Okay. And when it comes to saving for retirement or saving for that rainy day, not only are we not saving, but we don't have any kind of exposure to the stock market unless it's through our jobs. Okay. And looking at these charts, and these are broken down by races, that's not really important. It's still showing that just a little bit more than half the country has some direct exposure to the stock market. And most people, if they have any exposure, it's through their jobs. Okay. So let's talk about step 3. It's all about duplication. You got to duplicate. Okay. There's other people out there that would like to do the business as well. And once you come in, we're going to show you how you can start earning at least $250 each and every month. Okay. I could use an extra $250. What about you? Okay. Here's what happens when you start your Feel Great franchise. And we're going to talk more about this in detail on Saturday, but I'm going to give you some like the cliff notes right now. All right. When you come in, you're going to start out with 10 Feel Great systems. You can sell all 10, keep one, sell 9, use one to sample out, sell the other 9. However you want to do it, it's your business. Just like with the referral program, you're going to get your own personalized link that you can give to people so that they can buy the system too. That's how you earn your $25. Well, if you have 10 boxes and do the math, 10 times $25, that's $250 for starters, right? And most distributors are able to maintain a minimum of 10 customers each month. That's why we always ask you to bring in 2, okay? Bring in 2 more. You're going to maintain at least 10, okay? So that's $250 each month. So what does that look like over time? Well, I have this going back 8 months, and I have 3 scenarios here. Let's just say you got a decent job, like if you're a truck driver, you make some decent money. So you can just let the money stack. Well, if you do that like in a money jar, by the end of 8 months, you're gonna have $2,000. You put it in a bank account, they pay you a little bit of interest. You might end up with a couple bucks and $4 here. But if you put it in the stock market, and I have this example showing VOO, which follows the S&P 500. In 8 months, you already earned another $100 on your money that you've earned passively. Okay, so the money can work for you, even just little $250 each month. So step 3, like I said, duplicate. You got to scale your business because there's other people out there that want to make money as well. This is Myron Gold. I want to introduce you to him. I consider him a mentor. And he talks about this concept that he calls virtual millionaire. Now, before I get into that, let me ask everybody to think back to high school. Does everybody remember this formula? It's called the transitive property of equality. If A equals B, B equals C, then A equals C. Makes sense, right? Yeah? Makes sense? Or did I lose anything? All right. Some of y'all still thinking about high school. How long ago was that? Okay, anyway. So getting back to this virtual millionaire topic, Myron Golden explained it like this. A millionaire will invest his money in some vehicle that's going to earn him interest. Because if he just went out and started spending his millions, pretty soon wouldn't be a millionaire anymore, right?
But which shoes I want to wear for tomorrow?
So they're gonna invest their money into something that they can live off of. Well, I mentioned the S&P earlier. The S&P grows at about maybe 6% each year. Okay, when you calculate in inflation. So let's do a little bit of math here. If you have $1 million and you're earning 6% annually, that's $60,000. If you break that up over 12 months, that's $5,000 a month. Here's why I ask you about that formula. If you can figure out a way, if there were a way to earn $5,000 a month passively, could you live like a millionaire? Who agrees with that statement?
Mm-hmm.
Think so? Yeah. Yeah. So let's explore what that looks like. You come into the Feel Great business and you're making $250, and then you duplicate. You run on the plate, you use the product, you share your story with at least 2 people, and you find somebody else that wants to do the business, so you duplicate. So, oh, by the way, when you do that, you're gonna earn $5 off of everything that your new partner makes. Okay, so month 2, you get your $250. Your partner has 10 customers. You can earn $5 off of each one of those customers, so that's $300. And now you're both running the play. Use the product, share your story with at least 2 people, and duplicate. Now there's 4 of you. You earn your $250. You got 3 partners earning you $5 each. Do the math on that. That's $400. Let's look at this play out over a few months. I'm gonna ask you to focus your attention on month 8. That's over $6,000. Are you at that point able to live like a millionaire?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, the one more thing that I should point out. Whenever you bring in a new partner, because they're buying a 10-pack, you get $25 off of each one of those packs. So that's an extra $250. So in reality, that's what your money's looking. But like I said, we talk more about that on Saturday. If that piqued your interest, definitely get back with the person that invited you. Come on out on Saturdays, and we'll give you all the details. But tonight, I'm going to ask our own Coach Hoy to expand on that just a little bit.
Well, John, you definitely put it out there eloquently, so people are definitely here excited. Now, I want to let you know, everybody, you don't have to make $6,000 a month, but if that's the goal of yours, you can actually work to that. We can show you how to get to that. This is a part-time business. I actually work less than 30 hours a week, and I make six figures for the last 2 years. Working less than 30 hours a week. So you can actually put your head down and work the play. We call it run the play. I'm pretty sure John covered that. Use the product, which probably 90% of you guys are already doing. The second thing is bring two people, get two people in the system once a month. And then the third is duplicate with a partner. Now we're going to come in and help you with this amazing team. We're going to show you how we can run the play. And some of us are having amazing results of that. If you want to expand on that and you find out that this is something you would like to expand on, just to have a little bit more information, we'll do a one-off meeting with you, get back with the person that invited you, and we'll give you more information on that. We want to tell you, some of you may feel like you found your tribe. You may feel like you're an introvert and you probably need some friends. This is an amazing group. This is an amazing group, a group of like-minded people that have a purpose of helping 40,000 people back to health. So if you want to join this mission, get back with the person that invited you. They're excited. We're excited. You're excited. And we can't wait to see you become part of this team. Thanks a lot, John.
All right, thank you, Coach. Definitely get back with the person that invited you. I didn't offer up any time for questions or testimonies. Did anybody have any questions about the system or or having testimonies they want to share?
Do you still have to take your medication?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're not doctors. At least most of us aren't. I'm looking at Nurse Crawford. At least most of us aren't. But that being the
case, don't stop. Continue to take your medicine because we're not doctors. You want to let your doctor know what you're taking. Show them in the PPR exactly what the products are. They're all natural, food based. Has no contraindication with any medication. If you're on heart transplant medications, immunosuppressants, or kidney transplant or heart transplant. Blood thinners, Berlinta. I get these questions all the time. Yes, you can use your Feel Great system. It has no contraindications. So yes, share with your doctor. And keep taking your medicines. But the goal, remember your goal for yourself, advocate for yourself, take control of your health to get off the medicine and go all plant-based natural with the products.
Right. By the way, everybody, Nurse Crawford has her call coming up right at the top of the hour. I'm going to go ahead and let her continue to hold on to the spotlight and talk about that.
Thanks, John. Hey, so invite family, friend members, anyone that is struggling, because we all know somebody that has that type 2 diabetes or even a type 1, obesity, high blood pressure, and looking for a natural plant-based way how to come off those medications, how to claim their health, how to change the narrative of their health and take control. That's our new word. Take control of your health, because yes, you can take control and change that narrative of your health. So join me at 7 p.m. Share the link and come right back on and learn more about the amazing Feel Great system, how you can change your health. Let's go, baby. Boom.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
What's the best answer to give a person that asks, has this product been approved by the FDA?
Okay, great question. These are supplements. They're considered supplements. And the FDA does not, they don't do any testings on supplements. You might notice that even on TV, on radio, you always hear that familiar disclaimer. These statements or these claims have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not meant to cure, or, as a matter of fact, even says it on the box.
It's not a drug.
Yeah, it's not a drug. It says on the box, these statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Okay, so yeah, that's what. But you know what else? The FDA doesn't they don't approve apples either, no oranges, no bananas.
Right. What if they come back with how do we know this is good or okay? What can we tell the people?
They can research it. They can go to the science, the clinical validation, unicity validation, or the unicity science. We have receipts, we have testimonials, we have videos, we have word of mouth, we have real people using the products with real health transformations.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Right.
Um,
There's a question about lupus and Hashimoto's. Yes, I have seen testimonies about lupus and Hashimoto's. The system does definitely help with those. There's so many illnesses that stem from insulin resistance. And like we said earlier, if you can get rid of insulin resistance, you can get rid of most health problems, including Hashimoto's and lupus. All right. Any other questions, testimonies?
any
Do I
other-
get? Oh,
Go ahead, Miss Queen. It comes with a 90-day money back guarantee, guys. If you're skeptical and you've been looking at us, you've been watching us for a while, try the Feel Great system. You won't regret it. You have a full 90-day money back guarantee. If you're not happy or satisfied with your labs, with your A1C, with your cholesterol levels, you're so worth to try this for 90 days with the money back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. I was skeptical. I'm a nurse. I was skeptical, but I tried the system because I was desperate. I had nothing else that was working for me. And this has truly went far way beyond just weight loss. I have completed total whole body health and wellness for myself. And I'm just inspiring others to educate them on how the system really can change your life.
all right. I was just going to try to claim the 2 iPhone users.
At least one of them is mine, I believe.
Oh, I knew it wasn't anybody.
And,
All right.
All right.
and for those that are watching Miss Catherine, I love to spotlight Miss Catherine because it's just amazing because there's so many people that are stuck on metformin that have no idea you can get off of that. Miss Catherine, she was on that medicine for what, 14, 15 years. 14,
Long,
15 years,
yeah.
long time. And it
Long
was
time.
only a Band-Aid. It never fixed her root cause. So it's just amazing. If you're skeptical, you're wondering, get on the Feel Great system. Stop hesitating. Stop playing around with your health. Start taking control and action. This is real action with real measurable results.
Yes, I was on it for 15, well, like you said, 15 years, and didn't have any problems with the metformin. I mean, I didn't have any side effects, but it was just basically holding me at 6.3 A1C for like the last 3 years, right before I started these tools. And within like 2 months, I saw movement. It went from 6.3 down to 6.0. Now, that's not huge, but it was huge to me because that's the first time it moved. So, and that was just with these tools. That's the only thing that changed. So, yeah, I'm loving it. I am off of the metformin now, so I don't have to worry about the potential renal failure with dialysis being my future. So I'm so happy about that part.
And guys, I'm so tired of seeing it in acute healthcare. Every patient is diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. They have no idea and they're not being educated. They are not being educated. And it's so sad to see. It doesn't discriminate on age. It's all ages. So we have something great. And if we're on the system, we have a duty to share it with people that we come and cross and paths with. I don't think things are just by coincidence. No, it's meant for someone to come across your path for you to share this amazing Feel Great system.
Totally agree.
Well, they always say that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And I always think about that whenever I hear these stories from customers that go to their doctors and the doctor say, "Oh, the metformin is finally working."
Yeah.
Right.
Maria has a response over in the messages, John.
Okay, all right. Very, 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 there we go. All right, Marie's gonna be taking labs soon. All right.
Nice.
You know, everybody, if you follow Marie on Facebook or TikTok, go watch her workout videos. She is such an inspiration. She's
killing it in the gym. Yeah, she's awesome.
She's really good at it. She is. Gotta let proud of you, Marie.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Does anybody else have anything else to share? Any testimonies? We are coming up on quarter to the hour. We definitely don't want to encroach on Nurse Crawford's time. But definitely, if you're ready to start the system, if you're watching on YouTube, watching on Facebook, get back with the person that invited you, the person that shared this video with you. I see you, Kevin.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to mention also, there's also a meetup in Mississippi, Pontotoc, the same day, Saturday, same as Georgia. Different time, but if you're near Mississippi, Pontotoc, Marcus Autry and Joyce, that team. Well, I don't know if Joyce is going to be there, but I know Marcus's team is having a meetup as well. Just wanted to mention it since he's not here.
All right. Thanks for that. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah.
No
And definitely, Dennis, Rashida, did y'all want to say anything about this Saturday?
Dennis? Well, I piggyback what you said. If you have any friends or family in the Columbus, Georgia area, which is right across the river from Phoenix City, Alabama, Fort Moore, formerly Fort Benning, please tell them that we'll be at the old Burger King location on Winton Road at 12 noon. Refreshments. Of course, we're having a little tea party, and then they are invited to come on board. And Barbara, thank you for coming on the call. I see ya.
All right, Queen.
All right.
Thank you, John.
And I believe Lorraine Dennis has
One more, and I'm sorry. I want to thank my guest as well. Andy Davis is on the call, and I'm not sure if anybody else is, but thank you for coming if you came at my invitation. Thanks, John.
me and Miss Davis or any of the other guests. Did you have any questions? I'm gonna call Tara out. I know she ain't gonna say that she's shy. You got any questions, Tara? Every time y'all see me looking over to the side, I'm checking out her messages that she sent.
You're messing her out.
Lorraine Dennis also has a meetup coming up. I don't know if she can come on camera and talk about it, but she's more than welcome to.
Hi, you guys. I'm driving.
Hey.
Right.
I'm sorry. How's everybody doing? Good evening. Good evening.
Howdy, howdy.
I am out and about, and I have my mega meetup, and this has been a fabulous training. Thank you. It has just been so inspiring, and it has me on fire for my mega meetup that's coming up here in Sacramento on March 15th. Not May, but March 15th. And I am excited and over the moon because it's going to be a day to remember. Just remember I said that in a positive way.
I would come if I was closer. Sorry.
Oh my, I wish I had my
it.
Lear. I wish I had my jet. I'd have it come pick you up. I promise I
me
would.
too.
Everybody.
Probably doing better than the other airplanes out there.
It probably, and it would, I'm sure. Right. But thank you so much, John, for spotlighting me and asking me to come on. I've been listening to everybody saying all the good stuff. And oh my God, everybody is just so phenomenal. I'm learning, y'all.
Right.
We are learning.
I would also announce that we will be having one in Houston very soon. That date's gonna be announced, and that location is gonna be very, very soon.
All right. No.
Okay, you need to send me a note.
Yes, indeed.
What date?
like now with that date, because yeah.
Miss Lorraine, like me, look, I need 3 months. I need advance notice.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Again, everybody, congratulations, Ms. Davis, on placing your order. Catherine's definitely gonna great coach. She's gonna be talking with you. Make sure you get started correctly, and take pictures.
Yes.
Definitely take pictures.
Welcome to the team.
Yes.
Congratulations, Catherine.
Thank you.
All right. And for everybody else, get back with the person that invited you to order the system or to find out about the other mega meetups. And also, if you're interested in coming into the business, definitely the same thing. Get back with the person that invited you. Mm-hmm. Thank you for coming on the call tonight. Coach has one more thing for us.
Yeah, we do have a touchdown call for all new distributors or people that want to brush up on getting your funnel together and getting your customers, getting your initial kickoff for your business. We do have a call tonight at 7:45 West Coast. I know it's late there on the East Coast, but anybody that wants a refresher, just want to make sure reminding folks because sometimes people don't look at the chat. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach. All right. Again, get back with the person that invited you. Until the next time, y'all will feel great.